top 5 movies was the text we had to come up with.
Mm-hmm. That was the category for the week.
Yeah.
It's tough.
All right, so we're just gonna rip honorable mentions first.
Dave's only
Go
seen
for it.
about 5 movies, so
Yeah, so it's easy
All
for
right,
me.
well, yeah, easy for you, dude. All right, honorable mention. Belly.
Never, don't even haven't heard of that.
Dude, get cultured.
hey,
Who's in it?
DMX and Nas. It's like a gangster thug ass movie, bro.
No, nothing.
What?
No, dude.
Nothing.
No.
Go home and watch it.
We're
All
not
right.
from Albuquerque.
So what? Maybe I don't know.
Hey, before we get into the thick of all these numbers, let's keep track of how many of these movies were before when we were born.
Ooh.
I think that was one. I don't know. Maybe.
Let's keep track of that.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
right.
Belly is
Don't
one.
wink at me.
Sorry. Does that make you feel uncomfortable?
Yeah.
All right. Sorry about that.
I got Boondock Saints. Honorable mention.
Okay. I wanted to keep track
Great
of how many
movie.
I have.
That's the one with the Irish guys
seen.
and their
Yes.
jeans.
Stop disrespecting my culture.
All right. And they have like guns that are coming down from the ceiling.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Gangs in New York. Ever heard of it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I've heard of it. I've never seen it.
Bro,
Gangs in
I'm
New
putting
York.
you on game. You got to watch all these.
Great.
American Gangster
Never seen it.
with Denzel.
Denzel?
Nope.
He walks up in the street, dude, shoots that guy in broad daylight.
Yeah, these are great movies.
Okay.
On there, a lot of gang. I'm a gangster
Yeah.
movie fan.
Yeah.
Gangster
tell
and
that-
gangsta. Yeah.
Gangsta.
Yeah.
American History X.
I don't think I've seen the whole thing, but I know that movie.
Great movie.
It's a
Curb
good movie.
stomp.
Good,
I remember the curb stomp. That like sticks in my brain.
Dude, could you imagine?
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. in
When
that
he
movie.
bites,
Same.
dude, great piece of like you could just make that clip where he's about to get curb stomped, exactly how it was, and it's not as impactful as when you hear the dude's teeth
Teeth hit-
grind a little bit.
You're exactly right. That's
like
that
pre
is
That's
so
embedded.
he's like
that's so visceral.
That's embedded in me, yeah.
gets me every time. Snatch.
Never seen
Never
it.
Never
seen
seen it.
Snatch. I've heard about it,
Nerds,
never
dude.
seen it.
Nerds, go watch it. It's great.
Okay.
Green Street Hooligans.
Nah.
No, man, you were a you had a type.
Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah.
That's a sports movie and a gangster movie.
Okay.
Mixed into one.
Okay.
You're a fucking Jono. It's about the firms that like behind Chelsea, like the firm, like the crazy hooligan fans that fight each other and shit.
Oh, cool.
Great movie.
Okay.
Well, hold on. Who's the main actors in that?
The dude that is in the main actor from the Lord of the Rings.
Which guy?
Viggo
Mortensen?
I don't know the names.
Elijah Wood?
Elijah Wood, I think, is the guy.
No,
he's the main character.
He's not. In
Orlando
that.
Let
Bloom?
me give it a quick goog. It's not Orlando Bloom.
There's no
What'd
way.
you say? Elijah Wood.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's familiar.
Elijah Wood is the main character.
Who's I think? Viggo?
I'm basically just gonna send you this
Mortensen.
list, and you're gonna start watching some movies, and just tell me what you think of them. Friday Night Lights.
It's a good one.
I'll give you that. Booby Miles.
You want to win? Put Booby in.
Yeah. Waterbug. Remember that? You guys don't know that one?
Is
That's
that
the
from-
backup. That's the famous Jet. Do you guys remember the famous Jet Jackson from when we were kids?
I remember him. Yeah.
I remember that.
He was Waterbug.
He was
He
backup
was.
running
Yes.
back.
Yeah. Wow. I've never put those two together.
That's the only way I know that, dude.
Interesting.
Wow. He was
All
the
right.
backup running back.
Yeah. And he goes off, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Comer. Our Comer? Dude, I can't believe that you guys only saw like one or two of my tops.
Are you? You're not even in the top 5 yet, right?
That's honorable mention, bro.
Okay.
You got honorable mentions over here?
I got 2.
Okay. What do you got?
Oh, we're throwing them out there.
Yeah, go ahead.
My honorable mention. I'm gonna go 300.
Okay.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
Sparta.
Yeah.
Very very impressionable.
Good.
Culture, pop culture movie.
That's a good movie.
And then another one that hits home with me just because I was a comic book guy when I was younger. X-Men: Days of Future Past.
Okay.
One of my favorites.
I don't think I've seen that one.
I'm a big X-Men guy. Of all the movies, that one's my favorite because
Not a big comic book guy.
they tied everybody together, dude.
I like Wolverine, but that's about it. I don't like any of the other X-Men. I don't watch a lot of movies.
Okay.
And something I noticed, kind of funny, you brought this up earlier. My oldest movie is from 1994. And my most current movie is from 2003.
We're gonna have to go back and fact check Collins
So
to see
that speaks to me. I do not watch movies. I don't, and especially as an adult. All these movies are from my childhood.
I
All
need
of
you
them.
to watch my list of movies.
So like these are
Okay.
all old movies, and like to me, it was a favorite. I'm like, okay, it has to be a favorite. I need to have seen it a lot.
Yeah.
to be a favorite.
Do
So
you-
that's what these.
Do you
are-
know what
that's
I
these are
kept
for.
my?
I love how you're always like categorizing like it's got to be a favorite. What's the qualifications? And I'm just like off the rip.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great.
What sucks and also predates me and maybe you guys too was my qualifier was if it's on if you're scrolling through TV, which nobody does that anymore. But if you're scrolling through TV or if it just happens to show up, like
You're stopping it.
Are you sitting
100.
down? Are you stopping? Are you easily losing like 45 minutes to an hour to this where you're just like, whoa, what happened?
I will.
Yeah,
What's unfortunate
that's my
is
qualifier.
going through these. Like, I'm gonna go back home tonight and watch Green Street Hooligans. I will have a list of like all the shit I want to watch on like Amazon or Netflix or whatever. Like, here's
Yeah.
my list, and I will like, I haven't seen Gangs of New York in a while.
Dude.
And I'll just like search and like once I find it, I watch that movie. Even though I want to watch something new, I just don't.
I
So
want to
can
go back and
these.
watch Gangs of New York now. You got me. You got me
It's
excited to
sick.
go
I
back.
would start with Gangs of New York.
You know what?
Dave.
You know what? My other qualifier is can I recite multiple lines from that movie?
Yes, agreed.
I
can I shut
don't
my
have
eyes?
that qualifier. I'm sure I can, but it's
That was
not
mine.
Like, again, I
Yeah,
didn't qualify.
I
these.
agree
I
with
just
both.
like
I
these
agree
are
with
all
both
great.
those things.
Okay.
All right, let's get to number 5.
Number 5, Casino.
Okay.
Never saw it. did
Never.
you?
Nope. Never seen it. Tell me, what's it about?
Don't lie to me.
Hold on.
Give me a quick
Give me-
synopsis.
Give me main actor.
Joe Pesci,
Joe Pesci. Okay, I've seen.
Robert De Niro.
Mm-hmm.
That's the mob. Basically goes out to. It's like the beginning of Vegas.
So
it's
it's-
like how Vegas was. It's like
I see.
a dramatization of how Vegas was. Built.
Okay.
And it's wild and it's outlandish.
Doesn't
and
Joe
you're like,
Pesci just like walk? He kills like multiple people in that movie,
Yeah,
right?
that's like
Joe Pesci.
And
is the
apparently
man.
he like is that way.
Would
Like-
you
like-
ever-
like Joe Pesci? How he acts on the screen is like how he is.
Mm-hmm.
He'll like break your balls and people like get super scared of him. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm just fucking with you. He just walks away. Like, oh.
Isn't that crazy though? Like when you think of Joe Pesci, and I think there's probably like just two different ways to think. You either think Home Alone, kids movie,
Never.
or you're like Joe Pesci, the gangster,
Wait,
just like
yes.
walking up. And
Who is
killing
he
people.
in? Who is he in?
He's
who
one
is
of
he
the
in?
bad guys.
Is he like the short, squat guy?
in Home
Yeah.
Alone?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
You're hurting my
He's,
feelings. dude.
yeah.
I'm not. Yes, dude.
I've seen Home Alone. I still don't know. Who
never
Joe Pesci
Home
is.
Alone. Always gangster. In my eyes.
Man, I was gonna come in strong with Marv was a tall one.
Yep.
I don't know.
I think. I don't know.
I don't
Short
think those
one
movies
was.
are that great.
No, that movie's alright.
Whoa, man.
Nah.
Whoa, relax.
Nah.
Relax. But going back to that, if you just throw out the word or the name Joe Pesci,
Gangster, for sure.
gangster or
Gangster.
children's movie?
Gangster.
Okay. I think there's a Two America situation there.
That's fine. Not my Joe Pesci.
Hey, we're throwing it out there.
All right.
All right. Oh, cool. All right. My number 5 is The Mask
Yes.
with Jim Carrey.
Type movie.
Yes.
So this is 1994.
Smoking.
Old school.
This is a movie I
graphics
probably
and
should not have watched.
HDMI.
Oh, there's a lot
Young
of
Cameron
yeah.
Diaz, and I love that as a kid. I don't. I was probably in like 5th grade, maybe something
Yeah.
like that when I watched it. I
I
watched
like
all
when
the
the
time.
dog, I like when
Dave.
the dog gets the mask.
Yes.
Dave, that goes
I
back
love
to
it.
every movie in that time frame when
Yeah.
there was like seductive things happening.
Yeah.
Always had the background music.
Yeah.
The,
Yes.
the
Exactly.
low
That's
jazz.
exactly
yeah.
what I'm talking about. Just like the style.
No, it wasn't just like, hey, there's something sensual happening here. We're gonna also put down a bass drum.
Yeah, we're gonna,
to
like,
let
make sure you know
We're gonna set
before
the
and
we're
away.
gonna set the tone.
Also,
Yes.
could not
They're
be
like-
played by anyone other than Jim Carrey.
100%.
No.
Absolutely.
No way.
I have
He is
heard.
a-
I have
a
heard
unique
rumor
skin-
that
a
he's
unique-
reprising that role.
Interesting. You know,
I will watch it.
We should leave it.
There's
Yeah,
like
just
two or
leave it where it's
three.
at, yeah.
There's like 2 or 3 additions to the mask. If you didn't know,
yeah.
Don't
No,
wa-
but the original mask.
don't watch him.
Yeah.
With
I'm with you.
he has the mask and he's from this crazy person. I used
Great.
to like I quote that all the time when he does the balloon animals. And he goes, "Sorry, son. Dog was rabbit. Had to put it down." It's like get out of here. You bother me. I say this all the
Somebody
time.
stop me.
Yeah, I say it, so like for sure. So like this is one
Smoking.
that came to
I
my
like it.
mind. So
I
number
like it.
5.
Great choice, dude.
The Mask.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that. All right, my number 5. I'm not gonna break the rules.
Well, it's a
I'm gonna
great.
follow
Hold
the format.
on. It's a great choice now. What if one of his other ones are worse? It's like, dude, you put the mask at 5 over that movie.
I don't know. We'll
Let's-
get to
I was
we'll
gonna
get
say,
to
let's
that
reserve
road when we
judgment.
get there.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll cross that road. My number 5 again. I'm stopping watching it. I'm reciting it. Forrest Gump, my number 5.
It's a classic. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Jenny.
Great. It's a good movie.
I've seen the whole movie,
Mm-hmm.
but I've never seen it all in one sitting. You know, but I'm pretty sure I've seen the entire movie
There,
at certain points.
Yo, mama loves you, boy.
yeah. There's a very hot take from Forrest Gump about Jenny. If you guys have ever heard
That she's a piece
She's a
of
jerk?
shit.
that
It's not that
she-
hot of a take.
No, it's not.
that she is
Taking advantage of a mentally handicapped person.
while she has AIDS.
Yes.
She has
You
AIDS.
throw that in there.
Well, she also
had
like
AIDS.
runs
that.
away.
I'm
Comes
gonna throw
back.
that in
Yeah.
there. She never wanted him. Whenever Forrest was ready, like when he was available
right.
and was there for, ran off, but then comes back when she has AIDS, and was like, "Hey, Forrest, like you want to be together now that I'm sick?" And
No,
and
Jenny sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jenny's the worst, dude.
yeah,
I didn't even barely.
She's
I've barely
getting
seen
raped in the
movie.
back of a car and he saves her and she's mad at him.
yes,
Jenny sucks, dude.
yeah. I mean, she had terrible parents and upbringing and stuff. But
So did he.
That's true. That's true. He met Elvis though when he was a kid.
Yeah.
You know.
I like how I think it's fun how everything awesome in history he
was
was
in it? Yeah.
involved or caused it.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to throw this out there, and we're gonna keep a list of this most underrated diabolical movie characters of all time.
I haven't villains or.
They're not even listed as villains, but they're secretly villains. Where we go back to Charlie's grandpa,
Yeah.
and then Jenny.
That could be a good list.
Put that on the list: Charlie's grandpa and Jenny.
That could be a good
Write
list.
that down.
Yeah.
Of like yeah, they're
Yeah.
not villains, but they should have been, kind of thing. Like,
They are secret villains.
Secret villains.
They're secret villains.
I like that. I like
Yeah.
that.
Okay,
That's
Charlie's
a-
grandpa and Jenny.
Sorry, I
Okay?
had a fight at your Black Panther party. My dad always quotes that.
funny.
Just yeah. it's-
Very quotable.
You have something
All right.
to say?
I like that.
I got to pay.
I got to pee. All right,
Colin, number 4.
number 4. I just said casino, right?
Yep.
Oh,
Number.
It doesn't matter. Just throw it
All
out
right,
there,
we're gonna
man.
go with. These are all out of order now. The Program,
Bro, I haven't seen that. I
College
haven't even
football?
heard of that.
college football.
Oh, maybe.
Alvin Mack, dude. Marshawn Lattimore.
I feel like I've heard you talk about this before.
Hey, can I throw?
But I
I've
don't
bought
think
the
I've
movie
actually
like
seen
7
it.
Can I
times
throw a
because I'd buy
guess?
it in college,
Yes.
Can I-
and I'd lend it out, and people
people
would
wouldn't-
steal it, and I'd
Yes.
just go buy it again.
Can I throw a
I've heard
guess
this.
out there of which one this is? Because sometimes I get those movies confused at that
Go
time frame.
ahead, dude.
Was this the one where he like has the gun and shoots the guy on the field?
No, that's The
Damn.
Last Boy Scout. Well, that's Wesley Snipes.
Wait, what?
That's Wesley Snipes in The Last Boy Scout.
Where he's like on cocaine or something,
Yes.
and he gets a gun out on the field
Yes.
while it's raining and shoots somebody.
This is like the inside. This is like what everyone thought D1 football was. Like the hot shot recruit gets the senior cheerleader and steals it from the starting running back.
Okay.
The stud middle linebacker that's going to be a number 1 draft pick breaks his ankle and doesn't get to get his mom of the house. The freakazoid D end that has never been a starter decides to get juiced up and like becomes a beast, but then like rapes a girl or tries to, and his teammates stop her and they cover it up.
I think we're gonna have to cut you off from the word rape in this episode. I think you're cut off.
I said rape like once.
I think you're at like 7 or 8 now,
When else was
which
I saying
I
rape?
think is the max if you look at our call sheet.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
Anyway,
Deal.
find a
Deal,
different
dude.
term
I won't
for
say
that.
rape anymore.
The algorithm's gonna shadow ban us.
Shadow ban, dude. That's
Yeah.
gonna be our excuse as to why we're not going viral. We're getting shadow banned. Dude. We're getting shadow banned.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, The Program. Check it out.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Number 4. Mine number 4 was ridiculously put on the last week's list. It was ridiculously put on that list, but it actually belongs on this list, and that is Remember the Titans.
Yeah.
Remember the Titans is one of my
It's a good movie.
my all-time favorite movies.
Sunshine.
Oh, I mean, they're singing and they got like
Right side.
the left
Strong
side.
side.
The
There's
left,
that
side, is the strong side.
I knew that. I was seeing if
Yeah,
you knew
the
it.
left
to
side is the
see-
strong side.
Okay, good job. You passed
and
the
you got
test.
you
Good
got
job.
Gary Bertier, and you got
I
Julius
did it,
Campbell.
preach. I'm going to college. I'm gonna be a college
Yeah.
boy.
He's
Yeah.
like on a styrofoam man on a Christmas ham.
Yeah.
I mean, the movie's great. It's a great historical story.
Only,
a great
only
movie.
families in here. Gladys, take a look. It's clearly my brother.
yes.
I think I messed that up. But yeah,
It's a great
yes.
movie.
Yes. I need to watch it though. I haven't watched it for a long time. I should watch
See
it
if
as an
there's anything
adult. and like because like
Skipped
the
over
racial
as a-
things like is as a kid like you kind of
Yeah.
get it, but I should watch it again as an adult and see if I feel the same way about it.
I don't like
So,
it.
Do you
that should be
know
interesting. Should be
historically does this alter your perspective of the movie? Historically, they depicted it in the movie that they're playing like these all white schools.
interesting. Oh yeah.
Historically, though, they did play
wasn't the
other
case.
schools with other black athletes.
I mean,
That change your perspective?
They're playing good on good,
No.
dude.
No, I get the creative choice. I mean,
Yeah.
it really it drives the point home. that they're
I'd
trying to
heard
drive
that a little while back.
better.
And they threw it out there. I was like, that would like tarnish the. I'm like, that doesn't ruin it for me. Like that is that. I mean,
Yeah, I'm sure that there's these movies based on history. There's plenty of creative license. It's not like shot for shot, of like what actually happened.
yeah.
Spoiler
So-
alert: Alexander Hamilton wasn't like a Puerto Rican dude.
What?
What? Okay. Anyway, that's my number 4. Remember the Titans.
All right, I'm going with number 4. This is a surprise that this would be on my list because me and Dave had these discussions. I'm not this type of person, but number 4 for me is The Greatest Showman.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It's something me and my wife both experienced for the
Nice.
first time together.
Nice.
I listened to the music of it
Yep. Hugh Jackman,
once
Zac
a
Efron,
once a
Zendaya,
week. Once
Daya.
I'll put an omission out here to you guys. Once a week, I'm listening to a song from The Greatest Showman.
The songs
At
are
least.
bangers. I love.
I will work out to the gym to songs from The Greatest Showman.
I can couple of those. I can see that.
So I'm gonna throw it out there, man. I never in my life would I think
I
that
love
a
musicals.
musical would wind up on my list.
I love musicals. I
It's
actually don't
there.
have any musicals on
I've
my
evolved.
list actually, but
It's a
I do
great
love
movie.
musicals.
Yeah.
I love it for my kids.
I'm sorry there's no gangsters or
Yeah.
No,
the-
it's fine.
the-
It's your list, dude.
the R word.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna repeat it because we're past our limit on that because of
It's
you
a great,
tonight.
it's a great movie.
All right. Well,
It's
thanks.
funny.
Thanks,
All right,
guys.
down to number 3.
Number
Colin.
3, shocker, Goodfellas.
I've heard
Never
of
seen
it.
it.
I've heard
Never
of it.
seen it.
Give me what's that about?
It's about the mob.
Dude, it has to be a mob to be like the movie.
No. We're getting a couple more, but I do love gangster movies. Like,
I mean, the
What's
percentage
his
of
name?
gangster
He
movies on
passed
your
away,
list
right?
is very high.
The main guy in that
Yeah.
movie passed away. What's his name?
I'm looking right at his face. Oh man! If you don't like Chantix, fuck you. They made fun of it in Family Guy.
Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
heck's his name? Great movie, dude. Great
Yeah.
movie.
I'll give you that. I like-
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas is one
Goodfellas.
Okay.
that I have seen. I do know.
Okay. Nice.
Liotta?
Yes, Ray Liotta.
Ray Liotta. Yes. May rest in power.
De Niro, Pesci.
Pesci's back, dude.
Dude.
Pesci's back.
Go get your fucking shine box.
There you go.
They come back and
Hey,
kill
so
him
Pesci at that
and put him
time-
in a shallow grave, and then they go eat like meatballs with his mom at his mom's house, like just so they get
nothing
like
happened.
chopping this guy up. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Dude, there's
Yeah.
so many more gangster movies that I love
Yeah.
that aren't even on my list.
Yeah, it's only 5.
People
yeah.
are getting defined right now. We're figuring out who we are
Yeah.
as a.
All right, my movies are very different than your movies.
Yeah, remember the Titans, The Greatest Showman?
The Mask.
Don't be
You
judging.
know what?
I like The Mask.
The
I
Mask.
like
there's
The
kind of a
Mask.
mob
The
aspect
Mask
in
was
the, in the
good.
in the Mask.
I
Like,
like
the
The
villain.
Mask.
The villain's kind of a mobster.
Yeah.
like The Mask.
He is a mobster.
All right, next one. This is a movie that was based on a book for number 3, and it was the first book I ever read as a kid, and they made a movie of it, and I loved the movie also. I watched it recently. It was really good. Holes.
Yeah.
Holes.
Stanley
Shia
Yilmaz.
I like
Dig
Holes.
it up, boom, boom, dig it. Dig it
Yeah.
up, boom, boom, yeah. I mean, I quote that movie all the time.
Was it Kissing Kate Barlow?
Kate Barlow. She'd have kissed him, she'd have killed him. He ain't never been born. I mean,
She puts that rattlesnake
Rattlesnake venom on
venom
her-
on her nails,
nails.
and then slaps that dude.
100%. It has the great. I mean, the story, the plot from beginning to end is like perfect.
Yeah.
No, like
Yeah.
they ties everything together. Yeah, fantastic book. I think they did a great job in the movie as well, which is
Dang.
not always the case. Sometimes like the movie is like iffy, but this movie I think did a perfect job. So.
I'm vibing with your list. here,
So
Dave.
my number 3 is from 2003 movie Holes, starring Shia LaBeouf.
I'm vibing.
Good movie.
I'm vibing. All right, my number 3. I wanted to throw. I haven't got to a comedy yet, so we got to have comedies in there. My number 3, And again, I'm with Colin where I'm like, am I in the right place with this? But it has a place in my heart. Dumb and Dumber.
Solid.
Yeah. It's so quotable.
Yeah. You never seen it.
Never seen it.
Shocker.
It holds up, man. Come on.
I'm gonna put it on my list because I'm sending you this list.
Dude.
I don't watch movies.
It
I don't
holds
watch-
up.
You're gonna, dude.
I got other stuff to do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
try-
know you don't watch movies.
Dude.
Your third favorite movie is Holes.
Don't
We know you
sleep
don't
on
watch
Holes.
movies, dude.
Holes
is a great movie.
Although I love Holes,
That's hilarious.
I'm with you on that comment. 'cause
funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I have said many times though, if I win the lottery, I want to get an '89 sheepdog van, dude. Like that's in my driveway.
That'd be
man.
tight.
Like it's
I like how when they have to fill up for gas, his leg lifts up.
they lift the leg up. Those are your skis,
Pull over.
both of them.
No, it's a cardigan. Thanks for asking.
Yes.
The
I
cop
like, I like Jim
drinks the-
Carrey. Jim Carrey's in that.
There's so many lines, dude.
I've seen bits and pieces of it. I've never seen the
Yeah,
whole thing.
I traded some stuff for it. Some clothes. Petey. You traded a blind kid a dead bird.
It's got duct tape. He's on the news petting it. And it's got
Dude,
duct tape.
Lloyd Christmas.
And then you go do something like this and totally redeem yourself.
Dude,
You gotta watch this.
when he
I'm sure I'd like
I
it.
think it holds up, and it's
Yeah.
Jim Carrey, dude.
I like
You-
Jim Carrey.
You know,
Yep.
we know you like Jim
I like Jim
Carrey.
Carrey.
he pees on the back of him on the mini bike, and when they get off in the Rockies, he's
frozen.
stuck to his back. Dude. Come on, Dave.
I thought the Rockies be a lot more rockier than this.
All right.
All right,
I feel like
I'm
that's
at-
my first
So
one
that
that
was your.
Colin vibed with.
What was that one again?
Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber.
Don't. There's
All
a
right.
sequel. Don't do it.
Dumb and Dumber.
No.
Nah, don't do it.
Yep.
Number 2, Tommy Boy.
Yes.
Great movie. I've seen it. Yep.
Yes,
Chris Farley, David Spade.
it's on your list then, right?
Fantastic. What?
Holes beat out Tommy Boy. On your list?
Oh yeah.
Rob
I
Lowe.
didn't watch it that many times.
Rob Lowe.
Yeah, dude.
I actually
Tommy
watched.
Boy's
I watched
Tommy Boy's
an
funny.
interview about this the other day from Rob Lowe, the bad guy in the movie,
Yes,
right? Where he's like, who's that? Like his sister or mom or somebody?
his mom.
Yeah. They're trying to take over Callahan.
Yeah.
Tires, auto, or something like that.
Brakes. Callahan Brakes.
It's brakes. Yep.
Yeah. That John Hancock. Anyways, he's talking about like behind the scenes or whatever, and he's like, Farley and Spade got into like multiple fights over
Really?
in the movie. He's like
Interesting.
they would get jealous over me because at the time he was like the hot Hollywood heartthrob.
Yeah.
And one of the so like Spade, I guess, has like low blood sugar or something like that. One of the times they got into a fight was because Farley was doing something and stepped on his sandwich, and then they got.
Well, they're homies from the SNL days.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's true. That's
But
true.
it just makes me laugh because it's like, bro, they're boys, but they're throwing down fists on set. Like I love it because he stepped on a sandwich.
Hey man, let's have a sandwich.
They
Yeah.
said Farley was just like that guy, like
Dude,
all the time.
He's one of those that when I see him and I hear his name, like to this day, like it makes me sad he's no longer with us because like
Yeah.
that guy was an absolute legend. Like
sure.
he's the GOAT. He's like the
Yeah.
GOAT, man.
I'm not even sure if he was acting. You know what I mean? Like I feel like he
No,
actually
yeah,
was
yeah.
all like he played the same character in every show he was in.
but imagine
I
like
feel like that's who he just played himself.
him and Sandler like came up together, right, around the same age and stuff. You see what Sandler became, right? He like multi-million, like crazy, all these deals and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes me think like, dude, what would happen to Farley? Like, what would his ascension be in fame and all this,
Yeah,
all the movies and stuff? You
can't think like that.
I
Just
do
gotta-
think like
just
that, man. Like
admire the greatness,
I
dude.
know, but we got
He
robbed.
burned
of,
hot. He burned
I
fast.
know.
And
There
that's
you
what
go.
We
happens
just got
every
robbed of so much stuff, man.
Yeah,
It just makes me sad.
yeah, I understand that.
Beverly Hills Ninja.
Dude,
That's a
Tommy Boy's
Black
good.
Sheep.
shitty movie. That's hilarious.
Tommy Boy's good. I
Black
didn't think
Sheep.
of that one.
Black
That's a good
Sheep's
one.
great.
Yeah.
Also, I didn't think of any Adam
Smoking,
Sandler
drinking.
movies. A lot of Adam Sandler movies I like too, but I didn't think of those.
I like Adam Sandler movies. Just they're not my tops.
Yeah,
Adam Sandler had his era and then it ended, but then he like
That Veronica Vaughn's one hot piece of ace.
oh yeah, it's Chris Farley.
Yeah.
That's right.
Come with me, brother.
That's right. It's Billy Madison.
that damn
Billy
bus
Madison.
driver drives like an animal. Huh? Quotable movies. Gotta be in
Someone
top five.
stole all the lunches or something. Some
Still
shit like
50 sack lunches.
Yeah.
All right, number 2, Dave.
So that was your number 2? Was
That's my number 2, Tommy Boy.
Tommy Boy. All right, my number 2 is a movie with Jack Black, from the same era, and it is School of Rock.
Yes.
School
Dave,
of Rock was
You've never been
big
so in
time.
tune.
I love that movie. That's a great movie. It's a good from beginning to end. The kids in it act great. They can actually play most of them can actually play the instruments.
Maybe we were spanking straight A's. It's a good movie, not top 5.
Yep, and he was the drummer could play the drums.
Very quotable.
The guitarist, all the kids could play the instruments. The pianist, all of them.
What's his
Those-
roommate's name?
Ned Schneebly.
Ned Schneebly.
Schneebly. What a you know what,
I know.
dude.
Those who can't do, teach. And those who can't teach Jim.
Jim. Yeah. Let's rock today.
Yes.
And then Sarah Silverman's in that movie.
Sarah
She's
Silverman.
Ned's
Yeah, she
girlfriend.
she
or
was
whatever.
hot back in the day.
She was like,
Like she was in a few, like a lot of stuff.
she was a smaller character though. She wasn't in it that much, which is interesting to me.
Yeah.
She was like one of the first female comedians I became aware of.
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen it so many times it had to make the list. So
Nice.
number 2, School of Rock.
There you go. Dave, you're hitting on all cylinders, man. Whatever Colin's saying over there, don't worry about him.
Dude, these are all from my childhood.
Hey.
These are all like pretty much kid movies.
I was gonna say we know, dude.
Like they're all like
Yeah. Pull.
they're all
when you said that about holes, it's like
I don't know what Chelsea's plant is called, but if you need to, pull that plant over, dude, and block out that negativity. All right.
I
Put
don't know
that.
what that one's called. That one's called a. I should know.
all
that.
right, Greatest
I've forgotten.
Showman. What do you got for 2?
All right. Number two. I'm going back to my childhood as well, even though it probably shouldn't have been my childhood, but.
Full Metal Jacket. That was my childhood.
you go.
Oh, he gets like a golf ball through a garden hose. Yeah. All right. Number 2, Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore is great.
Great movie.
Love it, dude.
Great movie.
Yeah, that's a good one. That one might have made my list actually because I watched that one a lot.
Yes.
I didn't think about that one.
Quotable.
That's a very good one.
Watchable, holds up. Number 2's coming out. If you didn't know,
Yeah, can't wait.
Travis Kelce's in it.
What?
I just don't like. Please, can somebody have a new idea?
Yeah.
They can't. They're out of ideas.
Yes.
They just can't. All they do is just number 2, number 6,
Yeah.
number 4, like redo,
I-
remake, prequel, sequel. Like
But if they do it right,
I know, but they don't. They often don't.
I feel like the hardest ones to replicate are comedies. I feel like action. Rambo, right? It's like Rambo, whether he's 21 or 57.
it's all the same movie.
There's no substance, yeah,
He's
it's
coming
just-
for the blood. There's not
Yeah,
enough blood.
yeah,
There's
that's
still
true.
blood out there. He's coming for it.
They just have to-
Comedy is hard to replicate. You either hit a home run out the gates or you don't, but then you can't hit a second home run. What
I
are the
think you
comedy?
can. I think this is
What
going to
are
be a
the-
home run.
Okay, maybe this is a topic
Maybe.
for another
I
day.
think it will be.
I hope.
What are the
I
comedy?
think there's going to be hella callbacks. I think Sandler gets, like, he knows what the people want. Although, like, he put out some dumbass Netflix movies, but
Some of those.
I
are
think that's
decent.
also just to, like, fulfill his contract. Like, dude,
Sure. Yeah.
I
yeah.
promise
Paid
you
him
10
a
movies.
stupid
Like,
amount of money.
movie, the Halloween, whatever, like, that show
Which, by the way,
sucked.
he has I think it's a TV series coming out soon with him and Jim Carrey.
Have you seen his stand-up? from
Sandler
back
and
in
Jim
the day?
Carrey on the same screen together, Dave.
I don't
Have
think
you
it-
seen
I don't think-
Sandler's
Never
stand-up
happened.
from back in the day?
Yeah,
Pretty funny.
he's
Pretty good.
yeah,
Pretty good.
He's good. He's good.
All right.
All right, I like that.
I'm
That's
on
my
that
number
one.
2.
All right,
What was
number
it again?
1,
Happy Gilmore.
Happy
Happy
Gilmore.
Gilmore. Number 1 for me, Any Given Sunday.
Okay, we're finally.
Demon Willie Beam.
They call him
dude.
Steamin', Willie Beamin'.
Flex your pecs, get metrics.
Yes,
Bro, have you seen it?
Nope.
we're finally on the same page, Colin.
Thank you.
I'm
One
with
of
you.
my favorite
Dennis
lines-
Quaid is the starter, dude.
Yeah, he's the Aaron Rodgers, bro. He's like
Dennis
he's like Brett
Quaid.
Favre-esque.
Dennis Quaid,
Yeah,
man.
he's solid.
He's like a
Dude,
Matt Castle.
All right, would you shut up during my review, please?
I'm sorry, man. I'm excited. You
I
got
know,
me
I know.
excited.
I like it. I like it.
I was asleep until now on your reviews.
One of my favorite movie lines of all time is Jim Brown. The Jim Brown is like the D coordinator.
Yeah.
Talking to LT,
Yeah.
who's a player. Lawrence Taylor.
Lawrence Taylor.
Hall
not,
of Famer.
Not Aliens House.
The real LT, the
Yeah.
original LT.
Yeah.
They're both sick.
Yeah.
And he's like MFing these dudes on the sideline, just like, you know,
Yeah.
because they're sucking or whatever. He's like, and LT goes, "Damn, coach, calm down. You gonna get a stroke." And Jim Brown goes, "I don't get strokes, motherfucker. I give them." And they just like cut back to the field. Like, it doesn't make sense, but it's just like, that's tight. you
Yeah.
know? That's what I want in a D coordinator.
It's called
Yes.
Any Given Sunday.
Any Given Sunday, dude. It's
You've never seen
dope.
Any Given Sunday?
At the end of the movie, Cameron Diaz.
Cameron
Like,
Diaz is in it.
is like her, like she like is the owner's daughter.
Okay.
Like the Jim Irsay, you know, the daughter of that. Like they announced that they're going to. There's an expansion team coming to the whatever because it's all fake.
Yeah. It's not the actual NFL.
Yeah,
They're the Sharks.
Well, I mean, yeah, like they can't even use the names.
Sure.
Yeah, like we are going to be moving to Albuquerque to start the Albuquerque Aztecs, and we're taking our free agent Willie Beeman with us. I always was like, oh, bro, Any Given Sunday 2 is coming out, and they never did it.
Yeah,
Never
but they
did
shouldn't have.
No, it was.
They shouldn't have. It was
Remember when
great.
you were back in the hood playing in the ball.
Yeah,
Oh, dude,
dude. But
go to
also
the Buick.
the football scenes in that movie with the rain, right, and the hits.
Yeah.
I mean, great, dude. Like it's
What about when Willie Beeman's talking shit in the media because he's like a third stringer.
Yeah.
That is the Mike Vick basically.
Yeah.
That like, and so he just sets the league on fire and he gets a big head, like a huge head, and he's like talking shit in the media about the defense, and there's like a huge party at one of the defenders, like Lawrence Taylor's house, and he pulls up in like a '95 Burb, dude, like back when that was like the vehicle to have. And Lawrence Taylor, I think it's Lawrence Taylor, uses like one of those massive cement cutter skill saws and cuts his car in half.
yes,
And it like the thing folds and everyone's like cheering and he goes, "Respect will be paid."
yeah,
It's sick, bro.
Yeah.
They throw an alligator. Like the black dudes are making fun of the white guy's music in the locker room, like just typical shit.
Yeah.
And like the white guy is sick of it, and he grabs like his pet alligator that's like a little guy, and like throws it in the showers, and they're all just like, "Oh, what the fuck, man?" Freaking out. Oh, it's great, bro.
yeah.
Any Given Sunday.
I'm with you on
Bangers.
that.
You're
number
one.
one.
Good job.
Bangers. Thank you.
Okay.
Good job. Well done.
Thank you. Show some respect.
All right.
All right, Dave. What
My
do you
number
got?
one. Any guesses?
Yeah, I
Something
got-
from
Let me get a guess.
from something in the 90s.
Early 2000s.
Okay, early 2000s.
Yep.
Shazam.
That's a good guess, bro. I was trying to think of some bullshit like that.
Something that never had any chance of winning any
Hey,
awards.
what is it called when you think of something, but it's not that way? Like you swear, like Sinbad was in Shazam, but it was
Yeah.
someone else. Have you seen it?
I've
Like
heard
like
that.
false memory
Mandela
or-
effect.
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah.
The Mandela effect.
Okay.
All right, let's do Mandela effect.
Shazam and Kazam is what you're
Kazam.
talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah. But like Fruit of the Loom, everyone swears there was like the cornucopia, and there's never a cornucopia on it. Let's talk about that next
But
week.
there is
Interesting.
no Kazam movie with Sinbad, but everybody swears that it happened.
Yeah. Hey, Sinbad was dope. All right. Sorry, Dave. We're hijacking.
no,
Go
you're
ahead, brother.
You're good. My number one is kind of cheating. It's
Balto.
Actually, it's actually
Balto.
3 movies. It's actually 3 movies.
Okay.
And it's The Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
The Lord of the Rings, I loved it as a kid.
But you got to pick one.
So if I had to pick one, it'd be
Yeah.
actually the second one, The Two
Okay.
Towers. Yep. So
Can I sit down and watch the second one without knowing what's going on?
No.
I have to watch them in order.
So you've never
100%.
seen any Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, I
100%.
have.
Okay.
Yeah, you had to
I've
see-
seen
you
the
had to watch
first
them
one.
all.
My roommate Pootie made me. I told him I never seen him, and
Was
he's
his last name Tang?
No,
Okay.
he just had a fat ass, so we called him Pootie.
Oh.
But but he was a huge Lord of the Rings guy.
Yeah.
So I watched the first one and like tidbits of the others.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm down. I like
So
it.
I mean, I'm just a big nerd. So the epic, medieval fantasy.
It's like a Catholic.
it's-
It like doesn't it have like roots in Catholicism or something.
Tolkien was
Tolkien.
Catholic, absolutely. Is just
Wasn't there-
and the movies hold up very, very well even today because they did not use they used very little CGI.
Yeah.
So like the one that came out later, The Hobbit, used tons of it. It was everywhere.
Yeah.
They almost all costumes, like people in costumes for all the bad guys.
Yeah.
Like so you watch it today and
That's back when Hollywood was Hollywood,
well,
bro.
well, there's a couple things you're like, okay, yeah, this is like there's a big battle scene that zooms out and it's like, okay, that looks a little fake. But I mean, what are you gonna do? It's 2003.
Yeah.
From beginning to end, epic story, good versus evil, it's classic. Loved it as a kid, still love it.
I'm with you.
The
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings.
I like it.
criticize
That's I can get down with that one. That's a good number one.
Yep. And it was written in the 30s, I believe, by Tolkien.
Your list doesn't. I don't want to be like I'm rude. Your list doesn't suck. It's just childish.
I agree with you.
Lord of the Rings is dope though.
Man,
No,
why do you-
you're no,
Because it is.
It is childish.
It's all
because
from his childhood.
The movies that I watched the most were easily from my childhood. Like
Yeah.
since then, like I probably watched every single movie since then once.
Why are you getting secondhand offended for Dave, dude?
Because I like Dave's list.
I like it too.
Yeah.
It's a good list.
I would watch any of those movies today.
My kids
Yeah.
would love any of the movies on Dave's list.
Dang, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I just haven't watched movies that many as an adult.
Will you watch some of my movies, please?
Has
Maybe.
Please start with Gangs of New York.
I don't like watch movies that much, man. I just don't have the time for that.
Dude, I love movies, TVs.
What are you always doing instead?
Everything. Now I'm doing this.
You don't lay down in bed at night and like watch shit?
That's true. I watch TV shows a lot more than movies. Way more.
Yeah, me too.
Way
but
more.
can you like sacrifice a TV show and just take like a couple nights and watch
Yeah,
Gangs
but
of
like
New York?
Chelsea's not gonna want to watch any of these movies.
Come
You'd be
on.
surprised.
Come on. If we pressured Chelsea to watch it, she would do it.
Chelsea.
If we said she should watch Gangs of New York, it's good.
Yeah, it's a sick movie.
Yeah.
All right.
Just tell her Leonardo DiCaprio's in it, dude. Well,
Is he really?
actually, maybe not anymore.
Oh yeah, he's
He's on the Diddy list.
He is?
character.
Yeah.
No.
Oh man, not Leo.
No. I mean, yeah, he could easily be.
I'm not surprised, but no.
He's
Not
one of the
surprised,
dudes
but come
that
on.
like since I'm pretty sure I saw like since that list came out, he's not been in the
You've
country.
been laying low.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
In
All right.
France.
So my number one was Lord of the Rings.
All right, here we go. Hayner,
Yeah.
bring us home.
All right. Number one for me, and it always has been number
You
one.
say you don't have to look at the list for this.
No. This is actually when I was putting them down, I was like, all right, this is my number one.
Instant.
What are the other four?
I like it. Conviction.
Is Troy.
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt.
Orlando Bloom, also.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's
Yes, he's in it.
Yeah, he's
Is he the brother to?
like the
Troy,
little
dude.
skinny like wimpy guy.
I think he's the brother to Prince Hector.
You think Troy's better than 300?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't think I've seen Troy all the way through.
Troy is more, which that's probably not even. It's more like historically accurate. 300 is like very.
But isn't there Achilles? Isn't Achilles in that? Mm-hmm. I don't think he existed.
Achilles.
I'm pretty sure that's a myth.
That's Greek mythology, brother.
like that's where you're.
But they had the
Achilles-
Trojan horse. Like there's
No,
events in history
Yes.
in that movie that happened.
Troy, it was a real place. The Trojan horse, I believe, actually happened.
You're like,
Yes.
it's historically accurate.
But I'm saying-
they based it off shit.
But like Achilles was a god, essentially. I don't think he.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll look into that.
But no, dude, I love that movie and watched it so much. So like, I'll even throw out like in basketball practice one time in high school, we were doing this drill where it's like King of the Court style.
Yeah.
Me and another guy, it was like 2-on-2 or whatever. We were just hitting every shot, right? And so I was like, all right, defense goes off, new defense comes on. You stay on until you don't make a shot or whatever. We're torching dudes, right? We're in the zone. Finally, after like 5 or 6 people, I get like a pass. I go for a layup. I didn't even look to see if it made it in. And like there's dudes standing on the back row or whatever. And I come across him and I'm like, is there no one else? Is there no one else?
That's
and
pretty
one of
dope.
the, and one of the dudes shouts out, man, y'all got lucky. Y'all lucky. That's it. And I'm like, luck? That's why no one will remember your name.
Dude, he set you up, dude.
Yeah.
Bro, for sure.
Softball.
Nobody else there knew what
Nobody
what
got
the
it.
hell I was talking
What was
about.
this dude talking about?
Except for the other dude I was playing with, the other white guy.
I was gonna say,
There's
was
not
he
a lot
the
of
two white guys on the team,
The
dude?
two white
Yeah.
guys on the team start cracking up.
Yeah.
Coach is like,
you're also the only guys that watch Superbad together.
Coach is like, Hayner, what the hell are you talking about? And then I had to run. But I was like, bro, that was worth
Is
it.
your coach white?
Yeah.
You're like, Coach, come on.
Yeah, he didn't watch that. No,
funny.
he was watching Goodfellas and stuff.
There you go.
Yeah, sounds like a
Yeah,
great guy.
I know. But yeah, dude, to this day, yeah, my friend will recite. He's like, dude, remember that one time in practice, man, when you hit that Troy
That's
line?
tight. That's a baller move.
Nice. That's your number one.
Number
Troy.
one.
All right.
All right. Well, gentlemen, we're getting to the end of it.
Stay tuned for next week. Mandela Effect.
Okay.
What else did we say?
The going to the Antarctic.
Go into
For the flat earth thing.
Go into
Flat earthers.
And Hayner will have another conspiracy leg about cheese.
Yes, and we're gonna fact check Colin to see if any of his movies he put out there were before he was born.
Hella movies.
Hella.
That you threw out there?
Guaranteed.
Okay.
All right. When were you born?
We'll run it right now. I was born in 1989, November 25th.
We'll do the research. We can put it in. We can put it in here at the end. We'll put it in here at the end.
All right.
I'm gonna have Dave do that, and then he'll tell me, and then
All right. And
All right.
and hit that subscribe button. We're getting better at this. Best episode yet, boys.
Yep.
All right.
Cheers.
All right. Until next time.
Dogs are out.